Happy Sunday, you guys. So I'm back with another tutorial and another unboxing. It'll be later than Sunday when you see this. So we got Sam's Bead Box, Berries and Wine for June 2024, and I'm super excited to officially open this up and take a quick peek at it and go over everything with you guys on the mat and do a design, of course. Always like to do a design right after my unboxings. It's just kind of ties it all together, I guess. But anyway, that's what we're going to do today. Of course, the date is later. Let me see real quick. The reveal date is actually the 13th. So that's going to be this week sometime. It's not today. Today is I don't even know what today is. The 9th. So I think it's Friday. I think Friday is the 13th. I'm not sure. I have to look at the calendar. I have no idea what day it is, what hour it is, or anything. I just got back from church, had some lunch, and now I'm going to sit down and have some fun with you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, let's get going. As always, we get a couple Werther's Originals in every box, and that makes my heart happy. I sometimes give them to my husband. Sometimes I keep them for myself. Maybe this time, since there's always two, I should just keep one and give him one. Anyway, they're there, and I love them. They're so delicious. So let's start with reading. So we have June 2024, Sam's Bead Box, Berries and Wine. The official reveal date is June 13th. Berries and Wine. June is a lovely time of year in Northern California's Napa Valley. Sunshine fills the long summer days, a bounty of fresh fruit begins to ripen, and visitors come from around the world to kick off the region's high season. As we reminisce about our favorite June memories, Sam recalls an afternoon wine tasting with friends at Domaine Carneros, surrounded by a gorgeous Napa vineyard. Rachel remembers the excitement of choosing the family's berries for the week at the farmer's market. Shira thinks fondly of the fabulous cherry pie and ice-cold limeades at the Cherry Festival every June. Inspired by these summer memories, the June box is rich with wine and berry tones. Our wine flight includes Cabernet Reds, Rosé Pinks, and sparkling champagne, paired with the delectable Garnet and Amethyst. Favorites include the golden faceted coins, grape cluster focal, and filigree pendant. As we usher in the start of summer, we hope that the June box brings to mind sweet memories with friends and family. We hope you'll share what you make with the box in our Gem Chat Facebook group, along with the hashtag Sam's Bead Box June 2024. Sam, Rachel, and Shira. All right, so you can join the text list that, for Sam's. There's a bunch of other things coming up here, some live sales, when the extras are coming out. The official unboxing is June 14th. However, the reveal date is the 13th. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go through the inventory. All right, so first things first, we have amethyst and garnet checkerboard faceted coins. You get a 6.5 millimeter strand. No, I'm sorry, there's 6.5. Oh my gosh, a 6.5 millimeter strand would be so tiny, it'd be one bead. So you get, these are 6.5 millimeters, and you get a 7.5 inch strand. These are gorgeous. Look at that really cool, like, checkerboard facet. And you got some lighter purples, some deeper, richer purples. Really, really beautiful strand. It's gorgeous. And it's funny because I'm not, like, I love purple, but I'm not a purple person, if that makes sense to you. I like all colors, but purple has always been kind of a hard one for me to design with, because I'm not as comfortable with the color. But I love that we get to do purples and some reds, and some golden colors, because it's going to help me become better at pairing my colors together. So anyway, next on the list is check glass fire polish rondelles, light amethyst, lilac mix. They're 3.5 millimeters, and you get a 50-piece strand. So there's the beautiful light purple. Very pretty. Super sparkly. Love the rondelle shape on these. They will make amazing spacers between some of the bigger, darker beads, or even a great standalone dainty piece. Beautiful. Okay, so next we have Tiger Eye Smooth Round Purple and Fuchsia Mix, and they're dyed. You get the 10 pieces. They are 10.5 millimeters, so they're nice chunky beads. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. That one is really, really cool. I mean, they're beautiful. They're all really beautiful. But this one here is standing out to me as like a look at me piece. Oops, very, very pretty. I love all that fuchsia and purple together. That looks so cool. And I'm sorry, but this one is my favorite bead in that whole strand. Love that one. Next we have check glass hibiscus, and I apologize maybe for my pronunciation. It looks like it's Celsian, 12 millimeters, and you get an 8-piece strand. So here's that golden champagne color they were talking about. And you can see there's like little hints of like almost like an orange to it in some spots. Very, very pretty. And I love the little flowers. You guys know I love those flowers. Next we have check glass round. And again, I believe the color is Celsian, 4 millimeters, and you get a 40-piece strand. These are gorgeous. Look at that sparkle with these. So pretty. I love that champagne color. And look at how good that looks with all the purple. It looks so amazing with all that purple. It's so rich looking. Next we have check glass fire polish fancy facet coin, again in the Celsian. So you're getting quite a bit of that color to work in with everything else. 9.5 millimeters, and you get a 10-piece strand. So these are really, really pretty facets. And again, really different. They're really picking up some different angles in their sparkle. Look how pretty that is. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, and these, now you guys, these next beads are like, I don't know, I absolutely love them, and they are going to be in whatever I design today. Check glass rose round pink golden luster. They're 5.5 millimeter in size, and you get a 25-piece strand. They're teeny tiny little roses, just ever so slightly dusted in that gold luster over that beautiful pink. And they're teeny tiny little roses. When you look really closely at them, you can see the little rose cut out in these beads. Very, very unique. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love those. Next we have check glass fire polish rondelle fuchsia crystal mix, and they're 6 by 8 millimeters, sorry. And you get a 10-piece strand. These are really pretty. So you have some deeper fuchsias. You have some really, really light ones. So it's a really nice mix of that color. Really nice. Then next we have garnet pebble chips. This strand has either 4 all the way up to 8 millimeters in size chips, and it's a 10-inch strand. So this is a big, huge strand full of garnet, and this is beautiful. Like, I can see using these pebble chips with those little roses. I mean, come on, beautiful, right? Then next we have, where are we? Check glass fire polish drop Cabernet red silk luster, and it's they're 6 by 8 millimeters, and I think, grab the wrong one here. And you get a 12-piece strand. So here they are. Those are really pretty drops. I like those. And it does have that nice like silk luster finish to them. And they actually have some facets going this way, and the bottom is smooth. So really unique. It gives it a whole different look to these drops. Very beautiful. Then we have next check glass curved petal brio in pink rosé. They're 8 by 11 millimeter, and you get a 12-piece strand. So here's those. And I always like now that they put these in here. When I first started getting the boxes, these kind of shapes intimidated me. I didn't know what to do with them. I thought that you had to do something extra special with them. And honestly, all you really have to do with them is string them. They take care of the rest, right? So that is a lovely, lovely pink there. And you can probably see it even better now that I put it on my white background. Really, really pretty. All right, another one I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing. I think this is right when I say andesine faceted round, and they're heated. So they are 3.3 millimeters in size, and you get a 7.5 inch strand. These are beautiful. Look at how different they all are, and check out that sparkle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable beauty. All right, last strand is check glass fairy tale flower, antiqued red and amber mixed copper, and they are 11 millimeters in size, and you get an 8-piece strand. These little flowers are so super cute, and look, you can see the copper and the red, and I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. And it does look antiqued, you know what I mean? It looks like something that you would find in like your grandmother's jewelry box, but you know, like vintagey, to make it sound even cooler than grandma's jewelry box. I mean, let's say it's just cool. It's very vintage, very fun looking. I love that. All right, and now let's get to some of our other selections. So first on our list is a check glass table cut hibiscus flower red crystal bronze. It's 22 millimeters, and you get 1 piece. Oh, that's cute. That is a really pretty red flower. And I love the bronze wash on it. That's really pretty. What a cute little flower. I should say big flower. It's a big flower. And then next is a check glass great pendant. Color varies, and it is 23 by 34 millimeter, and you get 1 piece. Now this is kind of cool. So it's got like the matte finish on like where the grape bumps are. It's like that on both sides. This is really pretty. It's got a really nice hole right here, and you can see kind of through it. You can let some light in, but that is really cute. That's adorable. It makes me want a glass of wine. All right, next on our list is check glass daisy heart. Color varies again, 15 by 17 millimeter, and you get a 3-piece set. Now, aren't these darling? Look at those cute little daisies on the heart. Oh my goodness. Those are adorable. Oh, those are so cute. Oh my gosh. I think those would make the most darling little earrings. Just absolutely adorable. Let's put them down here. I'm gonna slide this up a little bit because it looks like we need some room. I want you guys to be able to see everything we have. Okay, next on our list are check glass fire polished long drops, and it's purple opal bronze. They're 8.5 by 20 millimeters, and you get a 4-piece set. These are really, really pretty. I think they would look really good. Look at this, like an earring with that. Look at that. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh, I think I know how I'm gonna make some earrings. These are really pretty. I love these long drops like that, and then when they're faceted like that, and it says it has the purple opal bronze, so that's even prettier. just gives it such a nice shine and just really, really pretty. Gorgeous. Okay, so next we have, this is Check Glass Blooming Rose Focal. Color varies. It's 14.5 by 17.5 millimeters, and you get one piece. Oh my goodness, that's a cute little rose. Oh, and it's golden. Mine has kind of like a pink, like luster to it. That is so pretty. And it's the same on the front and the back. So, and it's a heavy duty little guy. I mean, it's pretty. She's gorgeous. Let's put her right there. Okay, and next are one of my favorite things that I've been getting in these boxes are the Check Glass Pear Brios, and it's in Celsian and Purple Bronze. So it looks like you get 2 of the Purple Bronze, which are absolutely beautiful, and then you get 2 in the Celsian, and there's the one side, and here's the other. Beautiful beads. Those also make great earrings. Or a great pendant even. They're just amazing. All right, next we have Check Glass Long Diamond Garnet is the color, and it is 17 by 24 millimeter, and you get a 6-piece set. Look at these. Beautiful, deep garnet red. They call them long diamonds, and those are beautiful. So smooth, so pretty. You can kind of see through it. It lets some light through, and that color is just amazing. Like I can see if I were to take my favorite little roses and team it up with that, oh my goodness. Like this would be a great linked necklace, right? So these would be your bigger links, and then you could do some tinier ones in between. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I am amazed by these colors, and I'm actually getting really excited, even though purple is not my favorite. I am super excited about designing with this because of all these shapes, all these textures, and all these colors that go with the purple. You know, when you think of wine and berries, you automatically, like I go to red and purple, right? But there's so many other hues and shades in between that we forget about. And I'm just like amazed by the palette here. This is gorgeous. So we got just a couple more things left. We have Check Glass Drux Garnet Luster, 6 millimeters. And then you get in 12.5 gram bag. So it's about 45 pieces, and these are pretty. I've been seeing a lot of these luster Drux in their boxes. As a matter of fact, if you look at what I'm wearing today, there's one there. We had some 8 millimeters in the one box. So I absolutely love the way they shine, and just the way that luster picks up other colors and everything else. It's just so pretty, so very pretty. I'm going to put them in here. Gorgeous. Okay, and now we're down to our metal components. So the metal components are antique brass plate. They're made in Greece, and they're lead free. So the first thing we have is a 2-piece flower link. This is cute. That's a really pretty design. I love that, and I love how it's just kind of nice and rounded, and really nice floral design on that. Very pretty. And these are 15 by 21 millimeters, and of course you get 2 pieces, so that's super nice. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta see something. Maybe? Okay. All right. The wheels are turning, you guys. The wheels are turning. And then our very last is the filigree coin pendant. It's 31 millimeters, and you get 1 piece. This is so pretty. The filigree on that is gorgeous. And it's nice and sturdy. It's pretty thick, if you can see there. So it's not like a flimsy filigree where I've purchased some filigree pieces that were so flimsy that I was afraid they were going to bend when I wore them. But this one is such a nice quality piece here that it's just beautiful. All right, you guys, that is the collection here. And now if you don't subscribe to Sam's Bead Box, you definitely can do that. So it's not too late to get this one. I think there is a cutoff date. I'm not sure of the cutoff date, but you can go to the link that I have in my show notes. You can use the promo code that I have listed there for you to save $5 off your first box. So that is a significant savings, and it's just amazing. I think that it is so well worth the money that you spend on it, because look at the quality of these beads. Like, there is, the beads are amazing. There's so much texture and just gorgeousness in this one little box. It's so beautiful. All right, you guys, so I am going to clear this away, and we will get going to making something, and I think I already know what I want to do. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I got everything out that we're going to need. Of course, we're going to need our cutters, and we're going to need our round nose pliers, and we're going to need our regular pliers, okay? And what we have here is some jump rings, because I'm going to use one for the clasp. I don't think I'm going to need more than one. I have my gold eye pins, and from the collection, I have the long diamonds in garnet. I have all 6 of them. I have the round garnet luster, 6 millimeters. I have all of them here. I have the round of roses with the pink golden luster. I have all of them. And I have the check glass fire polish rondelles, the fuchsia crystal mix, and I have all 10 pieces. I have the blooming rose focal, and I also have the fairy tale flowers with the antique red and amber mix. And I think this is going to be really fun. We're going to make like a linked necklace, okay? So with that being said, there's going to be a lot of making loops on eye pins. So also with that being said, I'm not going to make you sit through all of it, because you would be super annoyed and really, really bored. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do some from each, just so that way you can see me do some from each of them. And in case you've never done this before, you're just going to put your eye pin through your bead, just like that. And we are doing a simple loop to connect everything. So you're just going to fold your eye pin over so it's at a 90-degree angle like that. And I usually give myself about a finger's width. With these chunky focals like this, your measurement is a little bit different, and you'll end up seeing what I mean. See how much it would end up giving me if I gave it a finger's width? It'd be like way too much. That's like an inch. We want more of like a 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to go in here, right about here, and we're just going to trim that off. And that might be more than what I actually needed. I guess we'll find out as soon as I start making my loop. But it also could be perfect. So let's just go ahead and roll that back. You just grab the end with your round nose pliers, just like I have here, and just roll it back. All right, there we go. And we have our loop. And I have the old man wanting to get in. Hold on one second. Come on in, buddy. Come on. There you go. Okay, so since we have that one, let's go ahead and do some more. Let's do one of these long ones here. All right, straighten out. Oh, that eye pin is kind of funky there. All right, put our long diamond on, and we're just going to do the same thing. And now you're going to be able to see what I'm talking about. See, when I say a finger's width, I would cut it right about here. So that's going to be about your 1/4 of an inch mark. Where I had that chunkier bead, it would have left way too much wire. And there we go. I have some small head pins in here, or eye pins. Let's do one of these little roses. one of these precious little roses. So there's going to be some really tiny links and some bigger links. And we're just going to kind of scatter them all around. And I want the rose not in the center. So we're going to do it kind of off-centered. Okay, let's grab another small one. And let's do this round, really pretty round luster bead. Look at how gorgeous that bead is. Absolutely beautiful. Do a couple more together, and then I'll do a bunch on my own, and then we'll come back and do the last few and put it all together. I don't know why I'm picking out all these like really funky ones here, but maybe I'm just trying to use them. Let's do one of these dark ones, and we'll do a light one too. There we go. And let's do one of the light ones. I have no idea how many eye pins I'm actually going to need because I have no idea how long we need to make this. So we're going to just kind of go with the flow, you guys. When I feel like it's done, then it's done. Other than that, we'll just keep going forever and ever and ever. This is one of the projects I like to do when I just want something kind of, I don't want to say mindless, but when you have beads that go so beautifully together, and you can just sit here and do little like wrap loops or little make little links out of them and just let your mind drift away to something more important that you want to deal with in your own mind. You can absolutely do that doing this project. There are other projects, of course, that you can do that take a lot more brain power, but this one does not. It's just super relaxing, and I couldn't think of a better day to do something super relaxing like this. It's beautiful out, the sun's shining. I have 2 kitties in here sleeping. I have one cat wanting in and out, and I have the windows open, and there's a nice, beautiful, cool breeze coming in through the windows, and it feels amazing. I have a candle burning, and it smells good in here, and it feels good. All right, and the only thing is you want to make sure your loops get closed all the way. There we go. Okay, so we made a few together. I'm gonna go ahead off camera and make some more, and I'll be right back, and then we'll make some more together and then put this together. Okay, so I did most of them, but I have these last like 9 to do, so we'll do these last 9 real quick. I ended up using all of these, everything that came with all these, and I'm using 15 of the roses and 15 of these little round beads as well. So let's just go ahead and finish up these really quick here. It's so funny, my mom's favorite color is purple. Like she loves all purples, purple. And it's just, every time I make something purple, I end up taking a picture of it, and I'm like, what do you think? Do you like this one? Do you want this one? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, how much purple jewelry can I possibly make for for my mom? Okay, that hole's gonna need to be fixed. Every once in a while you run into one like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish these up. So there's less than 2 weeks to my stepson, Shane's son, Jacob, and Devin's wedding. And it's getting so exciting, and I'm so looking forward to it. Devin is going to make such an amazing wife and daughter-in-law. I mean, I already consider her a daughter-in-law. She's such a sweet young lady. And I am so looking forward to watching those two get married. It's gonna be so nice. They're such a wonderful couple. They joke around with each other, they get along with each other. You know, there's just, you can tell that they're best friends, and that's so important in a relationship, to be best friends. You can have other best friends too, like you can have a girl best friend or a boy best friend or whatever, but your husband or wife needs to be your, or partner I should say, needs to be your best friend. I mean, sometimes people aren't married, but they're still together in the same home. And, you know, really you can consider them, you know, husband and wife. They're partners. They've been partners for a long time. They do everything together. So even that, you want to be with your best friend. You know, you want to make sure that you still have your own likes that you can do with your own friends, and that he or she can do with their own friends. But I mean, I have things, and you know, Shane has things that he likes to do, and there's things that we like to do separately, but we do like to do almost everything together too. So, but you can always tell when it's time, when I'm like, okay, I need some girl time. So I get a hold of one of my girlfriends or my best friend Dana, and you can tell when he needs some guy time, because he's just like, hey, I'm gonna meet so-and-so for coffee, and we're gonna sit around and hang out and chit chat for a while. And you know, I'm like, yeah, go for it, have fun, you know. And it's always nice to be able to do that too, because sometimes, you know, there might be some things that, you know, they want to talk about together that maybe this the one looks really bad. We're gonna just go ahead and recycle that one. That you just don't want to share with your spouse, you know, or maybe you want to bounce it off a close friend first, then share it with your spouse. Anyway, so, but yeah, it just goes to show how like amazing these two are together. And yeah, it's gonna be a really nice wedding. It's an evening wedding, so like a dinner time, around dinner time wedding, and it's gonna be beautiful, and I'm so looking forward to it. I just sent her my money for hair and makeup that day, and that's going to be nice too. I don't have to worry about doing my own hair and makeup. Somebody else is going to do it for me, and that way I don't have any bad hair days. All right, so we have all of our little links made, and I will keep these eye pins out in case I decide that I want it a little bit longer, and then we can make them just a little bit longer. All right, so let's kind of scatter these around and see how we want to do this. So right now I don't need cutters or my round nose pliers, so we'll get rid of that. And so now I know I said I wanted this bead to be kind of off-centered, maybe up a little bit higher up here. And then we have all these little ones that we can kind of fill in. We have some bigger ones and some flowers. I mean, basically I just kind of want to just scatter them on here and make this fun. So that's what we're going to go with. All right, so let's do some dumping out here like we like to do. And let me just scooch it just a little bit closer. There we go. All right, so let's start at the bottom here. I always end up getting like a weird bead at the bottom that doesn't quite turn out to be a bottom. So let's start with this little tiny flower. If you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. And then let's put on this side this bead. It just ends up not hanging right. Okay, so there's our start. And then let's go ahead and just start putting beads on. Do this really long, pretty diamond. And all you gotta do is just open your jump ring, hook on the next bead, open your jump ring, hook on the next bead, and it's just perfect. Now we're not going to do that one yet because it's too low. I don't want it that low. I want it up just a little bit higher. So we're going to find some other beads to connect on here. And I'm not doing in any specific pattern or order or anything like that. I'm just going with the flow and just adding them to each other, because it's going to be pretty no matter how you lay this out, whether you have a pattern or not. It's going to be beautiful. Sounds like our dog's being a little bit nutty. All right, so that's our center. Maybe we'll keep going up just a little bit more before we add that little rose. Just maybe, let's maybe do another long one here. And then let's do another small one. If I end up needing more beads, we can pause it, I can wrap some more, but I really want this to be something long and luxurious and just really pretty. So I'm not worried about using up all my beads. I have like quite a few of the small ones left, so if I need to go behind the neck with some small ones, we will. And I didn't want to incorporate any chain or anything like that, so that's why I didn't pull that out, because that is something you can do. Like if you didn't really want to go all the way around with the beads, you surely don't have to. You can absolutely add chain to it and make it longer in that sense. And just keep adding. There we go. It's gonna be so nice. So we went to an art fair yesterday, and so many really cool things. And my husband's so encouraging. He's like, you need to get involved in stuff like this. And I'm like, yeah. I said, but I really, I need to find out really what the demographic is. And as I was looking around, there was some higher end jewelers, and there were some jewelers that make like the kind of jewelry that I make. There were some that were geared around really young, like young girls and teenagers and stuff like that. So, but mostly it was high end, like super duper high end. And I'm like, okay, well, there might be a place for me here because I'm not super duper high end, and maybe I can be a little bit more of a, middle, but making you feel like you're like a high-end jeweler, you know what I mean? Like, so somebody feels like they can buy something luxury without having to worry about a ginormous luxury price, that they would still be okay with paying a decent amount. But I think the art show might be the way to go versus a craft fair. Sometimes the craft fairs they are definitely geared to at least the ones around here, not high dollar at all, like unless it's like furniture, stuff like that, but like little odds and ends or jewelry, the ones around here don't seem to warrant that kind of attention. So so I'm wondering if maybe the art fair would be a better spot for me to go, where people have the intention of spending a little bit more money because it is an art fair. I don't know, food for thought. If any of you have done both, let me know. Let me know if you've done art fairs and craft fairs, and let me know what you liked best. Or if you didn't like either and you just prefer to sell online, whether it be your own platform or on a shopping website. Let me know what you think. All right, so we're getting somewhere here, and I want to keep that one bead kind of centered because I really want this to hang properly. The worst thing for me is when a necklace that is linked together does not hang right. It bothers me, it drives me crazy. So let's do that, and we'll just keep continuing to do this until we're done. And I'm actually going to do some off camera for you, so that way I can come back on and we can finish it up and try it on and everything and be on our little way today. So yeah, the end of July is when I'm going to be doing another live with Rachel, and I'm really super excited. And I hope you guys will all be there again. I shouldn't be as nervous this time. It's like, okay, once I've done it once, I'm good. Now I know what to expect. Now I know what is expected of me, you know, as far as the preparedness and everything. So yeah, so now I know, and it'll be a lot easier for me at that point, which is good. So I really did have fun doing the last one, even though I was nervous. It was really such a good time. And I almost forgot that I was even doing one about partway through because I was so involved with just making my necklace and having it, you know, teaching you guys like how I made it. Okay, I'm gonna do some more and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead and put our clasp on and our jump rings. This necklace is giving me vintage feels. Like, look at it. It looks very vintage. I love it. It looks so pretty. So let's go ahead and hang this on here so we can do our clasp. And here we go. Oops. Probably don't even need the clasp. Probably could have just joined it together, but you know what? I like to include the clasp. It just kind of gives it like a finishing touch. And maybe even like, maybe if I wanted to, I could add a extender chain onto it to make it even longer if I wanted to. But I think this is absolutely the way I wanted to go. So it does look very vintage. It looks so cool, you guys. This really looks like something that you would have cherished in your family. Like remembering somebody wearing it and like saying, I want that necklace one day. That's going to be mine. All right, you guys, I am going to take my current one off and we'll give this a shot. I'll be right back. All right. In fact, I think I can. Yep, I can just fit it right over my head. So this is exactly what I was looking for. Just something long and ornate. So there, I got the middle one where I want it so it hangs right. And then the roses right here. And you can just see how much sparkle from a distance. It's nice and long. I wonder if I could, if I wanted to do a choker, I definitely could wrap it around my wrist a few times and do a bracelet. It would be cool. So this is how it turned out, and I'm super happy with it. I think it looks gorgeous. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm making this so early, so I'm going to be sitting here in anticipation, waiting for the 13th when I can have this video posted. Much love to you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.